Hello my friends, William Poloniak here again from Whole Health Foundation. Today I'm going to make some pineapple juice, but I'm going to add 25 grams of turmeric and 35 grams of ginger. The first thing I'm going to do is shred the ginger and turmeric. I'll show you how to do that, and then I'll show you what I do with the pineapple. Now the first thing I'm going to do is install the near zero blowback cutter that has over 80 teeth cut into it. And that shreds your produce 4 degrees centigrade cooler. So put the cutter on first. And let me point out that I'm using the front loading feed tube. Now this front loading feed tube eliminates blowback up to your ceiling 100%. You will never have blowback to your ceiling again. So because I have such a small quantity to shred, I'm going to set a small 1 cup beaker up on top of anything that will hold it up, and then we'll put in the ginger and turmeric. Let's see, do we have any in there? Oh, not much. Let's put what we have already through there again, just to give it the better shredding process. Well, we could do a little better job, but for now we're just going to clean the feed tube. And then we'll shred the rest of the pineapple, or we'll press the pineapple, that is. Now I'm going to take the cutter off, wash everything before we do the pineapple. I like to clean my parts and reassemble before I make the rest of the juice. So that's what I'm going to do now. And with a wet brush, and these brushes do come with the juicers, and either with a wet towel or a spray nozzle like I have here, clean the front and then reassemble. Now with the correct size knife, I'm going to cut the top and the bottom off. And I'm hoping this is not too ripe. It doesn't look like it is, but let's find out. It looks good. Cut a little more of that bottom off, and a little bit of the top. So the next step is to cut off the outer skin, and even though this is an organic pineapple, you never know how much dirt is in that skin, so I usually cut it off. I suppose if you have confidence that it's clean, you don't need to cut it off, but I always do. Now the next step is to cut this into slabs, and because this is a small pineapple, I'm going to get 3 slabs about 1.5 inches thick. And the next step will be to press this out using juicing cloths. Now the first thing I'm going to do after taking these cloths out of the freezer is crack the ice on the edge of the counter so it's easier to take them apart. And I'm going to unfold both of these and use a bamboo liner to press the pineapple. Bamboo liners prevent fruit and greens only juice from sticking to the cloth, and if you don't believe me, try it without a bamboo liner and you'll be sorry that you did. So we'll take a bamboo liner. These are 100% pure organic bamboo liners. I'll put 1 slab in, fold it over the pineapple. I'm going to press 2 of these at one time because I think they're thin enough to do that, and fold the cloth over as tight a package as possible. Another bamboo liner. We have these bamboo liners exclusively made from wild organic bamboo. So we'll fold the bamboo over the pineapple again in both directions, then the cloth over the bamboo like so. Now we'll take a juice tray and put both of these in here. Centered left to right, this is very important. centered front to back, all the way back, back it off, and before I turn it on, we'll put a collection bowl here. As soon as I get juice flow, I'm going to advance that all the way. Now, because we have a whole health foundation model with the solid bottom plate, you can leave this up as long as you like. I usually leave it up until I get droplets. And there we go, droplets. Now, since we have only one slab of pineapple left, I'm going to open this up. I'll put one slab here, and I'm going to do an experiment this time. I'm going to put the turmeric and ginger underneath the slab. Press that down, and I'm going to take the pulp that's already been pressed from the other cloth, and we'll put that on top. Then fold the bamboo over. Now we're going to make as tight a package as we can, and hope that that turmeric and ginger pulp presses through the already pressed pulp. I'm going to center this left to right, front to back, all the way back, and back it off. And as soon as I get juice flow, oh, and I can see it is pressing the turmeric and ginger. That's a good sign. You can see the yellow color from the turmeric. Now what I'm going to do is form this spent pulp into a very, very tight bowl. And I'm going to press it again and see if we get any more juice out of this. Usually you can get 10% or more juice depending on the produce. Pineapple usually doesn't have that much more juice, but let's find out. I'm going to run this under 2 or 3 or 4 times in both directions, and let's see if we get any more juice out of this. Make sure the tray is on the press plate properly. Center this left to right, center it front to back, all the way back, and back off. And I'm going to use a measuring beaker to measure how much extra juice we get, if any. Now, so far we have a little over 2 ounces. And by repackaging it, we got about a little over 2.5 ounces of juice. Now, before I wash and fold my last cloth, I want to use that to scrub the outer corners of the tray. And I promise you, most people never clean their tray, maybe just rinse it with water, but you need to clean in here either with the cloth or with your brush. Might be better with the brush, or do both. And then fold your cloths, press the water out, and put them in the freezer, as I'm doing here. And press the water out. I'm using the tray before I clean it, the folding tray, and then I'm going to clean that, and then we'll do a taste test. And as soon as we get droplets, like now, we'll stop the machine, put these cloths into a plastic bag and into the freezer. Now it looks like from this small pineapple we got 1 and, I'd say 3/4 of a bottle of pineapple juice. I'm going to pour some in here for a taste test. So let's cap this off. Now for me, pineapple juice is usually too sweet, so I'm going to add water to this one. Then we'll cap it off and do a taste test. Now my friends, we have pure pineapple juice with turmeric and ginger. Very sweet. I can taste mostly pineapple, but there's a sweetness that comes from the ginger. The turmeric is hardly noticeable, and that's good because I want it to taste like pineapple juice. Well, next I'm going to taste the pineapple juice with 50% water. See what that tastes like diluted. Well, for me, this is very tasty. It's a pineapple drink. Pure pineapple juice is very sweet, very tasty, but much thicker. Well, for me, 50% water with pineapple juice is very tasty, more like a pineapple drink. Pure pineapple juice is very sweet, but double the consistency, so it's a little thicker. Well, my friends, I hope you like what you've seen, and if you do, please tell a friend. If you'd like to call me, my phone number is 760-753-0321. My email address is developtrust@cox.net, and my webpage is wholehealthfound.com. I'll see you in the next video.